In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Montana, where church bells marked time and neighbors knew each other's names, a shocking murder shattered the facade of tranquility. The beloved Pastor Samuel Green was found dead in his study, and the prime suspect was none other than his devoted protégé, Emily Harper, the lady he called spiritual daughter. Their story, once a testament to faith and mentorship, became a chilling tale of love, lies, and the last straw. Emily Harper, a 19-year-old with a troubled past, found solace in the embrace of Willow Creek's tight-knit community and the guidance of Pastor Green. Taken in by the church after her parents' untimely death, Emily blossomed under the pastor's mentorship. To outsiders, their bond was one of spiritual kinship, a beacon of hope for the wayward. But behind closed doors, their relationship teetered on the edge of decorum, filled with intense emotions and blurred boundaries. As Emily matured, whispers began to circulate. Congregants noticed the late-night meetings, the lingering glances, and the private counseling sessions that extended well beyond the usual hours. Emily's demeanor shifted. She became possessive, often seen arguing with Pastor Green in hushed tones. Rumors of secret phone calls and unexplained absences fueled the town's gossip mill, casting shadows over their once-revered relationship. The tipping point came when Emily stumbled upon a series of intimate letters tucked away in the pastor's desk. Letters not addressed to her, but to another young woman in the congregation. The realization that she was not the sole recipient of his affection, that their bond was not unique, sent Emily into a spiral of despair. The man she had trusted, who had promised her salvation and love, was leading a double life, betraying the very foundation of their relationship. Confronting Pastor Green in his study, Emily's emotions erupted. Tears streamed down her face as she demanded answers, her voice a mix of anguish and fury. The pastor, caught off guard, attempted to placate her with hollow reassurances. But the damage was done. Years of manipulation, unfulfilled promises, and now betrayal culminated in a volatile confrontation that left both reeling. In a moment of blinding rage, Emily grabbed a heavy brass candlestick from the desk and struck Pastor Green. The act was neither premeditated nor calculated. It was a spontaneous eruption of pent-up anguish. As the pastor collapsed, the weight of her actions bore down on her, but the immediate aftermath was a blur of adrenaline and shock. When authorities arrived, Emily was found sitting beside the pastor's body, her hands stained with blood, eyes vacant. During the interrogation, she recounted the events with a haunting clarity, detailing the years of emotional entanglement, the betrayal, and the final confrontation. Her confession was raw, filled with a mix of remorse and a desperate need to be heard and understood. The courtroom was divided. Some saw Emily as a victim, manipulated and discarded by a man who abused his position of power. Others viewed her as a cold-blooded killer who took justice into her own hands. Psychologists testified about the psychological toll of grooming and emotional abuse, while prosecutors painted a picture of a jealous lover unable to cope with rejection. Ultimately, the jury found Emily guilty of manslaughter, acknowledging the mitigating circumstances but holding her accountable for her actions. Emily's story forces us to confront uncomfortable questions. Can a relationship, cloaked in spiritual mentorship, mask deeper, more sinister dynamics? And ultimately, can love, or the illusion of it, drive someone to commit the unthinkable? Delve deeper into stories where love intertwines with deception, leading to tragic ends. Subscribe now for more tales of passion, betrayal, and the crimes they spawn.